So, hello guys, good afternoon. So, myself, Dinesh Kumar, and in this session, we'll be discussing about our course details, Gate Aerospace Online Coaching by Team IGC. And after this introduction part, we will have subsequent demo class for Basics of Aerodynamics by Mr. Naveen sir. So, we'll try to keep our session as interactive as possible. You guys be free to interrupt me or stop me anywhere, wherever you guys have any concern. Okay. So, guys, you should try to understand upfront what course we are offering, what all things is included in this course, and how we are going to cover this course. Everything will be explained, what all we will be providing under this course. Okay, in terms of the material, assignments, online test series, some demo videos, our teaching platform. So everything I'll try to cover in this. And about myself, I am Dinesh Kumar. I wrote my GATE in GATE 2009, and I secured AER 41 in GATE Aerospace Engineering. So I am one of the most experienced faculty for GATE Aerospace Engineering in India. You can say second most experienced faculty. I have been guiding GATE Aerospace aspirants from last 10 plus years. Okay, and as a professional, I have been guiding with Team IGC from last 4 years in Bangalore, and then from last 2 years now, Pan India students with online coaching platform. And I have worked 9 years in different industries in aerostructure domain. Okay, and I pursued my masters from IIT Madras. So about course details, you guys can see this course is for GATE 2022-2023 Aerospace Engineering, and the type of batches currently we have one type of batch, like 5 days in a week we have classes. Weekdays classes will be in night 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Thrice in a week means like Tuesday to Thursday. There is no class on Monday and Friday usually. Saturday timing it is in evening 5:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Keeping it in mind, some students may have Saturday class, Saturday college, and Sunday timing is morning 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. around. Total duration is 500 hours and it is 6 months around, like from July to December end. We will cover all technical subjects, including basic subjects, core subjects, also engineering, mathematics, and general aptitude mathematics part. Okay. And anyone has any concern in this, like timing, duration, or anyone has any concern? Because some of the query keep coming when classes are there, classes timing. Okay, so it's very clear on weekdays classes are in night because many of you may have college, so it will not clash with college timing. Okay, and Saturday it is evening class 5:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and Sunday it is morning 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Another thing, every class like Saturday and Sunday there will be two classes. So in between one class like 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. is one class. Then next class will be from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So there will be a gap. Okay, there will be a gap of around 1 hour. Okay, between two classes. So we are keeping every class of around 2 hours, keeping the online media in mind. You cannot sit for lengthy class. Okay. Then, as I mentioned, we'll be completing 100% syllabus, covering 100% syllabus. And this course feature is what the classes are live interactive classes. After every class, the recording of class is also provided. Okay. You guys will also like we will cover as mentioned 100% syllabus by December end. You guys will get study material in e-form, topic wise assignments also in form. Weekly online exams exactly on gate pattern. So there are around 80 online exams. Okay, in that we have divided our online exams in 4 part. Like we have exams which are topic wise exams till November, then subject exam, and then in December we have subject exam and module exam, and in January 10 full length exams we have. Okay, then apart from classes we'll have doubts and problem practice classes, especially in December and January month. Okay, and the fee for this gate 2022 is 25K, and for gate 2023 it is 40K. You'll also get e-books which will be for all subjects including mathematics and aptitude. So anyone has any concern in this part? Guys, be free to ask any concern in terms of the what we are going to provide and course duration, timing. Anyone? Any doubt? You guys can write chat box also if you have any doubt. No doubt. Online exam time. Yes, good. So the online exams timing is flexible till December. You can write any exam anytime once it is open. Okay. But you must write exam sincerely, and you should write exam for full time. Like suppose when exam is for 60 minutes, you should sit 60 minutes and write anytime, anywhere. So Srikanya, is it clear? But we want this full length exam, which is going to happen in January month. You should write exactly on gate time, like Sunday after or Saturday afternoon, like 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. kind of. Sir, please tell the weekdays on which we have to attend class. Yeah, that's what I told. So weekdays like Tuesday to Thursday. Tuesday to Thursday, you guys will have classes. Monday and Friday, no class. Clear, Vishal? Is it clear? So Tuesday to Thursday. Usually Monday is buffering day, Friday is a buffering day. Like you have Saturday, Sunday class, so we give 1 day of holiday, Monday, and then we have Tuesday to Thursday class. So right, yeah, course 2023. So for 2023, first we will complete course in next 6 months, like July to December. Then there will be no class till February. Okay, gate exam. There will be some doubt and problem practice classes, but syllabus will be completed once. Then again, after this, February, which is 2022 February, third week around, we will start again classes. So Dipanshu, is it clear? Those who opt for 2023 syllabus will be completed twice. First in 6 months, then after in around 8 months. Dipanshu, is it clear? Okay. No, there is no offline classes as of now from IGC. IGC has very good offline classes also in Bangalore Center, Marathali. Before pandemic, we used to take offline classes, but after pandemic, we have stopped, and as of now, till COVID end, we may not take offline classes, and COVID is not going to end very soon. Raghavendra, is it clear? Okay. But our online classes are very successful. Classes are interactive, right? You guys are interacting. Every questions will be answered. Okay, during interaction, like in offline. Why you prefer offline classes? Because you want interactive classes. And there are many advantages with online classes, like classes are more flexible, recording of classes are available. So even if you miss any class, you can revisit class, or during class also, if you miss any point, you can revisit. Is it clear? This kind of luxury, this kind of benefits are not there in offline classes, and you're not required to travel to Bangalore. You can take online classes wherever you are, so you're not required to put additional financial resources, need to be away from home to Many people may not like food outside and all. So there are many disadvantages also, but some advantage also with offline classes. So we liked actually online classes. Okay, so any other doubt? Anyone else has any other doubt? Guys, any other doubt? Okay, all right. So this is clear, pretty clear about course details. So teaching hours is clear, and then classes are live interactive. Yes, recording is available after class. 100% syllabus coverage by December end. Study material in e-form. Topic-wise assignments. Weekly online exams exactly on gate pattern. Doubts and problem solving classes and fee part. Yes, yeah. So the duration of next year February batch around 8 months. SSV. Feb batch we teach around 8 months, like February end to November end. And the frequency of classes will be less, like 4 days in a week. Here for July batch, frequency of classes 5 days in a week. If pandemic is completed, yeah, pandemic will not get complete. But online classes will continue even after pandemic get over, because many of you may not able to come to Bangalore, and we do not have many center. We have only one center in India, that too in Bangalore at one place. Sri Kanya, is it clear? We don't have centers like Hyderabad, Delhi, Chennai and all. No. IGC has only one offline class center, that too in Bangalore at Marathalli. Okay? Yeah. Fine. Now come to next, which is most important part, and that is the unique part of IGC. So IGC is not one person or two-person institute. Okay, clear guys? We are a team. So you guys understand the value of teamwork. When it is every subject taught by just one or two faculty, or it is taught by a team, and that too for every subject we have multiple experts. So myself Dinesh Kumar, I take care of aerostructure, mechanical vibration and space dynamics part. We have Mr. Rishi sir, he take care of fluid mechanics, thermodynamics part. We also have Rahul sir with Rishi sir, who also take care of fluid mechanics part. His name is not here. We have S. Kumar sir, who take care of aerodynamics, gas dynamics. We have Mr. Nitin sir, he take care of aerodynamics and flight mechanics part. Navneet sir is there, flight mechanics. Then we have B. Kumar sir, aero propulsion. Mr. Akshay sir, Mr. Pratik sir. Then today Naveen sir will be there. He will be taking care, for aerodynamics demo class. He also expert in both aerodynamics and flight mechanics performance part. Then we have Mr. Prashant sir for mathematics and aptitude. Karthik sir is not there as of now, but we have another sir, Kulkarni sir, Mithilesh Kulkarni sir. He will be taking care of mathematics for you guys. So this is how the team. So is there any concern here? So always IGC work as a team. Okay. You will have many teachers, and all of teachers are topper of their own time. Okay. Some of our team members are top 10 ranker, like Mr. Nitin sir is a top 10 ranker. Okay. And then like Mr. B. Kumar sir. So it's a good mixture of experience and young team, and they are expert of their own area. They also they have both academic as well as industrial credentials. So whatever query you have, like how you are going to apply a particular concepts of that subject, the concerned faculty can tell in academy. Okay, clear? Is this clear about team? And as of now in mathematics we have 3 to 4 teachers, because we have multiple batches, and we have other branches also. Apart from aerospace, we have mechanical, electronics, electrical, CSC, instrumentation. So we have more number of students, so we have multiple teachers in mathematics branch. In last year these 2 teachers were there. Now we have added 2 more teachers. Mr. Gurpreet sir, Gurpreet sir is from IIT Roorkee. He's a mathematician. He did integrated MTech in mathematics. And then we have Mr. Mithilesh Kulkarni is from IIT Delhi. EC. He's from IIT Delhi, mechanical background. Yeah. So anyone has any concern here on this part? Okay. So let's see. Move to next. Yeah. So another. Yeah. Here one typo is there. So batch is going to start from July 11th. Okay. Batch is going to start from July 11th. Okay. So I'll just mention that. And syllabus coverage will be done like this as it is shown. So, so the batch is going to start from July 11. Okay. And the syllabus coverage, we start with three subjects. One will be engineering mechanics, which is the basics of solid mechanics. Okay. And then another will be fluid mechanics basics, aero basics, and third will be mathematics. So these three subjects will go in parallel. And once like engineering mechanics and fluid basics are done, we are going to start aerodynamics and gas dynamics part. And later on in September month, we start once like aerodynamics part is done, then aircraft stability part. And once this gas dynamics is done, we start with jet propulsion. And before this gas dynamics, we will also cover thermo basics, guys. Okay. So in thermo, we teach till entropy and enthalpy, like basics of thermodynamic, first law, second law, and then entropy and enthalpy we teach. Then from October, like we start aircraft performance and aircraft structure. And November month, subjects taken are mechanical vibration, rocket propulsion, and space dynamics. Space dynamics may be taken from December month with the general aptitude. So the course will be completed by December end. Okay. And this will be how subject sequence will be taken. So first basic subjects will be done, then core, and then we will wind up the syllabus. So any concern on this part, on syllabus coverage part, guys? All the subjects are included in that, and the syllabus will be taught as per the latest syllabus. Like in mathematics, there are new topic added in GATE 2022, like complex variable, probability, and statistic. So those will be taught, or some topics were added in jet propulsion, so those will be covered, or some topics were removed from space dynamics, and some topics were added in SOM. Okay, so those will be also covered. Yeah, of course, the concepts will be covered from basics. That's why you can see the fluid basics is covered before aerodynamics, or structures basics will be covered before aircraft structures, or mathematics will be taught from day one. Clear? Is this clear? So anyone has any concern? At IGC always, either it were offline classes or online classes, the teaching will be done from basics only. Basics, then core, and then we complete syllabus. No, where 10 days it is mentioned. The where it is mentioned, Damuluri, in 10 days mathematics is done. Where it is mentioned in 10 days we are teaching. Mathematics is taught at IGC around 45 to 50 days. No, where in August only two subjects we are starting. You don't understand this? And you have taken a demo class last time also, Suraj. in May month also. So you should not have similar queries, okay? You understand this? First we are studying 3 subjects, then there are 2 subjects here. Yeah. So clear? This mathematics will go over the month of July and August. It will take around 45 to 50 hours. Anyone else? Any other doubt? Okay, fine. Okay, no issue. So this is how the course duration and things are planned. So yes. Now once you know about this, next is our sample work. So our sample work is provided to you all. Okay, guys. And in sample work you guys can see the study material, assignments, this online exams, sample videos. There are many videos available on YouTube, so you guys can go through and you know let us feedback if you guys have any concern. Have you guys gone through some of our sample work? Who all has gone through, let me know. Have you guys gone through our sample work, like sample materials, sample assignments, sample online exams, sample videos? So any concern, guys? If not, Raghavendra, all the links are provided either in brochure or in the shared message. So you please go through before joining IGC, okay? Because we want all, to make sure you are well aware of what we are going to provide you guys. Also, we are not going to promise you guys any kind of hard copy materials, okay? We only provide e-form of materials from day one. We are teaching this from close to four plus years, okay, and we only provide e-form of work from day one as an institute, okay. We started our institute on 15th August 2016, okay. So from that time itself we provide everything in e-form. Fine, what is your query? Yeah, textbook, for textbook already there is one blog is there. Okay, I'll just share that blog link. Okay, I'll just share that blog link. There is a blog, okay, which is prepared by me in around 2010. Okay, long back. So I'll just share that link. Okay, you guys can refer that blog. Okay, okay. So next come to, yeah. So our achievements. Okay. Now here I want to highlight you few things. So in GATE 2021, in GATE 2021, we got 36 people, okay, 36 in top 100 and 6 in top 10. Okay. Now guys, I just want to highlight few things. Our result is not fake or manipulated. There are some institute which is very close to our institute in Bangalore, they are putting fake rank. I will give just one example. Okay, I'll give just example. The one institute has put a rank 11. 11 rank doesn't exist. Why? Because at 10 there are two students, one from our institute and one from some other institute. So there will be rank 10 comma 10. There cannot be a rank 11. Same way they have put rank 48 48, but at 47 there are two students. 47 47, so 40 rank will not exist. Same way that institute has put rank 52 52, but there at rank 51 there are two students. Okay, so rank 52 will not exist. Is this clear? Why I am saying you guys, someone can write rank 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 whatever, but you must check, are those rank exist or not? I'm just saying this point on lighter note, because even that institute is run by an IITian. Getting my point, guys? Now an IIT student, IIT alumni can manipulate. So you guys understand the, the kind of people now in surrounding. So please guys, look into everything and then put your efforts and join any institute of your choice. Okay. So here our students, either they were class students or our DLP students. In DLP also we have distance learning and test series, and we have taught students from top colleges, from all other colleges also, like college IIST Sipur, Amrita College or PEG College or IIST College, RV College. Okay, and then different colleges across India. You can see the result. Okay, so this is just want to tell you. So any other concern? And this year most of them have got in IITs and IIC, these top rankers, but still the cutoff was quite high in this 2020 admission. It is in progress. Some rounds are still due, but the cutoffs were quite high. So if you guys want to get admission in the early rounds, okay, or in institute of your choice, of particular like IIT Madras or ISC Bangalore or IIT Kanpur, you need to put more efforts. Okay, you need to get very good rank. Or you want to get in DRDO, then also you need to have very good gate score, and a gate score of around 7 to 800 minimum. Your gate score should be 700 to 800. Okay, if you want to get in DRDO, if you are in general, for the interview call in upcoming vacancies. Okay, then these are the results from 2020 gate, you guys can see, and these are the results from 2019 result gate. And this is our first full-fledged GATE classes of 2018 batch. Now Mr. Ram Gopal Soni is a DRDO scientist. Okay, and he got through GATE score only. Okay, then we have Mr. Faninder is in IIT Madras, Mr. Himanshu in IIT Roorkee, Mr. Rajgopal got in IIT KGP, and Mr. Parthajit, he is in Assam Power Corporation Limited. Okay, and this was from NIT Calicut and our mechanical students of 2018 batch. Yeah, so these are the our achievers of last like 3+ years or close to 4 years. And you can see Mr. DRDO, this Mr. Raj Gopal Soni is a DRDO scientist, and these are the few feedbacks about our classes. You guys can read. So Mr. Manoj Beshia was chemical engineer when he joined. Okay, and he's from NIT Durgapur, and we taught him in classroom program close to 9 to 10 months. We taught complete aerospace engineering to him in 8 to 9 months, and then he got All India rank 4 in GATE A 2019. It was a milestone for us because you guys have learned around 4 years of aerospace engineering and struggled to get best rank, but he has put lot of efforts with our guidance and support, and now he got placed in company called Siemens PLM. Okay, so he got placed in Siemens PLM, okay, in Pune. So he did his master's from ISC Bangalore. Then you can read about our post-gate guidance and our test series support. He's Mr. Vedant Gupta. He's from Gate 2020 AR4. So you guys can see the how we support at every point during exam days in December, January month. And these are the feedback of our online classes. Okay, you guys can read. These are the feedback for GATE 2020 and HLDT exam. So these are the previous feedback. This feedback from AR12, Mr. Rajpreet Singh. Okay, he's in ISC Bangalore currently, and this feedback is from Megha Bharadwaj. She's AR2 in GATE 2019. Okay, she's in ISC Bangalore. He's Mr. Ram Soni. You can see his feedback is on 13th March 2018. So these are the few of the feedback. This feedback is from Sai Balaji. He's AR5 in GATE 2020. Sai Ram Krishna is at IIT Kanpur, going to finish his master's now, and he was ranked around 53 or 58. Okay, yeah, 53 AR in GATE 2019. These are the few additional feedback. Mr. Bhajanlal is in IIT Kanpur. Kavita Yadav, she did from IIT Bombay, her master's. She is from FGIT College, FGIET College in Rai Bareli, UP. And this guy is from UPES Dehradun. Okay. So in today's demo class, there are a couple of UPS Dehradun guys, right? Yes or no? There are UPS Dehradun guys, right? So Mr. Bhajan Lal, one of the person from UPS Dehradun. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now this is about this feedback part. Then next is our online doubt support during non-class hours. So during non-class hours, okay, when class is not there, so you can share your any doubt in our WhatsApp group. You can see the dynamic, the doubt support. Anytime you share any doubts, either it will be resolved by fellow, student member or our faculty members. So you can see IGC is faculty member and GATE is our students fraternity. So these are the doubt groups for flight mechanics, mathematics, aptitude, aerodynamics. Then we have other doubt groups like for aircraft structures, for basic fluid thermo doubt group, and post gate guidance also. If you share anything, it will be answered. And then any concern about doubt support, guys? Anyone has any concern on doubt support? So there are doubt classes which will be live doubt classes. Apart from that also you can share anytime 24 into 7. You can share your doubt anytime. Whoever is available will try to address. And here it is very open culture at IGC. It's like open. So we encourage our fellow student, to share doubt and support each other. Okay. So this is about doubt support part. Anyone has any concern on this? Because some of you have asked how the doubt support will be done. So it is purely the online doubt support during live classes. There will be some dedicated classes as well as this kind of cooperative support from each other. Okay. Okay. So let's move to next part. These are the details of online exams. There are some exams which may not be listed here because we added later, but you can see every subjects there are topic wise exam. You take mathematics itself. There is an exam for linear algebra, differential calculus, integral calculus, vector calculus, differential equation. Okay, or the exams like Laplace and complex variable. So same way you guys can read the exams for every subjects. Okay, it is listed here. So is it clear, guys? Yes, guys. So you can see gas dynamics, and there are exams for gas dynamics. Aerodynamics has its own exam. Propulsion has multiple exams. Then aircraft performance, uh, the stability. Okay, in fact in stability also we have added one or two more exams. In aircraft structures, thin walled structure has its own exam. Vibration. Okay, so this is our unique USP. We have many USP, but online test series is one of the main USP. Apart from having the subject expert for every subject or syllabus coverage in a well mannered and well planned way. So in online exam, these online exam will go till November. Okay, till November you will have only topic wise exams. After this November month we have for subject exams. So in these subject exams also we have added few more exams, like aerodynamics has two exams. Same way now aircraft performance also has two exam. Aircraft stability is already having two exam. Okay, so this is how subject exam, and these will happen in December month. Okay, apart from there are four module exam. So the subject and module exam will happen in December, and this 10 full length exam will be in January. So is it clear about test series part, guys? How our test series is going to work? Yes or no, guys? Anyone has any concern on this test series front? Okay. If no, then we can go ahead. But hello, guys. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Yes, fine. Thank you, guys. Thanks. So now the non-technical, these are the contact details, and we are Bangalore-based institute. So this is our classroom location. This is our virtual office location, and this is the contact number. These are our mail IDs and our website. I will introduce on to you guys to few of the our works, and you guys can see we are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you guys can check everywhere. We are consistent in sharing our work. There is no manipulation of our work. We are 100% transparent institute. Whatever we say, we try to do it, and whatever best support we give possible, we give. And we charge the most nominal fee in India for GATE Aerospace Learning, which is 25K for this online coaching. Okay, this is the about the fee part. And now I will introduce a few of the things. Guys, can you guys see the website? Is it visible? Okay, I think let me show. Now is it visible, right, guys? Yeah, so this is the IGC website. Okay, here you will find many information, but some part is in the 2022 result is yet not shown on website. Okay, so it will be done soon due to COVID. I got some family problem in last 2 months. Okay, now you will find many information, and one most important information is about gate classes. So you will find every in gate class is scheduled page, and here May batch schedule and Feb batch schedule is available. If you open, you will able to see branch specific schedule for particular and is going to teach. So all these information will be available here. Okay, so this is one of the important thing here. Apart from that, you will also get like in downloads the latest gate syllabus, gate question papers. So find author gate paper from the so in the authentic gate papers you guys can download. And here also you will find sample assignments and sample study material. So if you go to gate aerospace engineering page, you can find the sample materials. So if you take this particular subject, these are the sample materials you this might have gone through. Okay, so it's well described materials and assignments. You go particular subject, you can find the assignments for any subjects. Let's assign. So you can see here the different variety of the questions are taken from different sources. You can see the assignments of propulsion. So you can see the assignment questions will be bit lengthy question. Okay, there will be multiple things is asked, and most of the assignments are already solved. Solution is provided for most of the assignments. So this is how this assignments part and the material part. So in study material you can see for any other subject. Let's check for aircraft structures. So this is how the study material looks like. Okay, most of the study material is now in typed form, but it's still some content may be handwritten, but that will be the quality content. Okay, so no need to worry, and all the required things will be provided to you guys. So these are the few things about IGC website. Also, apart from that, we have the important things like latest job opportunity we share, and like once gate happen, post gate guidance is also provided. So here you will find all the right links, which is and apart from that, one more important thing which I am going to discuss with you guys is about online test portal. So is getting open. Yeah, so this is the IGC online test portal. So here, once you join, you will be provided credentials to log in. Okay, so you can see we have already 330 plus users this year, and these are the exams. So here there is a filter. You can filter your particular subject exam. So you can go to gas dynamics, and if you filter, these are the gas dynamics exams. And let's start this one basic exam. So you can see this is the how the exam environment. It is exactly like GATE exam. Anyone has written this GATE 2021, right? You can see here the virtual calculator, and it is very fast. Okay, like exactly like GATE exams. Okay, and you can move here, and this is the time which is flying in minutes, and this is the how questions come. And there are three type of questions now: multiple choice, single answer, or multiple choice. Multiple answer questions will be there, short questions. Okay, yeah, single answer. Yeah, you can see it is multiple choice, multiple answer, which is MSQ. So in MSQ there is no negative marking, it's a 1 mark question. And this multiple choice single answer questions, or multiple choice single answer, or you'll have some NAT questions. This is the short questions. So once you write the this solve this question and complete your exam in this given 75 minutes, you can submit exams. Once you submit exam, the immediately result will get published. So you can see I have attended one questions, I got 1 marks. Okay, what is my rank among all the students? It's 64th rank. These are the top ranks, okay, by all the students. Currently this exam is not open because gas dynamics we have not started, but this exam is open to outsiders, like those who are not registered with our students. So that's why you can see here all the guest users. So these are the important insight, like in every questions how much time you have spent. So it will be mentioned. Then answer sheet will be there. What is the correct answer and what is the answer you gave. So those questions which is correct will be highlighted by green. Those who have left will be highlighted with white, and those who you do wrong will be highlighted with a red. So this is how the the topic wise exams will be there, and these all exams will be available till GATE 2022 in your result sheet. In result tab. Okay, so you guys will see this is the result tab. So here your exams will be available. So these are the our students who are writing the currently exams. Okay, I have all the data, but you will have your own data. So this is how the exams looks like. Now once you know the about exam, what is the next important thing which is at IGC is our online coaching tool. So this is our online coaching tool. So once you will get the uh, details for this uh, online platform teaching on IGC online learning platform. And you can see here the one subject is SOM. So in below you will see all the recording. Okay, and when you have to attend class, it will come as a join. So such a join, okay, by clicking this. And then if you want to see the recording, you can watch the recording by clicking here, and then you have to provide your credentials to watch the recording. So the recording is also HD recording. It's a top class recording we provided. Okay. So let's once start recording. You'll able to see the recording, guys. Yeah. So is it visible, guys? So you can see this is the class. Okay. And here the very many good, like suppose you want to go to this slide, directly you can go to that slide and you can learn about that. So there are many good features in recording also. Okay, one side the students doubt is coming, so you can ask the doubts. So it's clear, guys, about IGC online teaching platform, and all the subjects recording will be there, like it is a space dynamics of last year. S- So you can see the recording of the space dynamics, or if you go to thin walled structure, it is a very well organized tool, and you can see here all the classes recording is available. Okay. So once we start the class, it will so this is how, like, once class starts, you have to either use the listen only option or microphone. So if you want to ask like offline doubt, then you have to choose microphone, or you just want to use chat box, then you can use the listen only option. So once you join the class, this is how look like. So you will have this option, you can write chat, okay, like WhatsApp chat, and this is our, you know, online teaching platform. Okay, currently I am not using digital pad, but all the teachers are having digital pad. Okay, so here guys, these all the IGC related stuffs which are technical and non-technical stuff. So you guys have any concern or any doubt? I think I have done from my side. And one more thing, I will show you guys how we are going to provide you guys material stuffs and all. So it will be through Google Drive. So I'll just show you. Everything will be at one place. So we have the Gate Aerospace Drive, Gate Aerospace Drive, where it went. I have many drive. Yeah. So this is the Gate Aerospace Drive. So you can see here there are subject wise previous year's question, but solution is not here. Show each wise previous year solution like this. The complete paper solution we have. Then we have, you know, study material for every subject, and we also have like this every subject study assignments are there for every subjects, you can see. And then these class notes also we provide, some like last year's class notes also there for online classes, whatever classes we took. This year's class notes also there, some of the teachers, you know, provide the class notes. And then you can see these are the some DRDO interview guidance sessions. And then apart from that, what is important, you will also get some miscellaneous documents and all, these are the available here. Apart from this, you will also get the e-books which I was talking. So most of the e-books you guys will get. So we have the folders, e-books folder. So you will get e-books for every subjects. You take any subjects, you will see the multiple books. You see mechanics of material books, or you check aerodynamics books. So clear, guys? Is this clear to everyone? So that's all from my side. Thank you, guys, and be free to ask any question or any doubt till Naveen sir join the session. And in between, we'll have 5 minutes break. You guys can have water or tea break. And once Naveen sir join, we will start a demo class. Clear, guys? Anyone want to ask any doubt or anything? I can take up, and meanwhile you guys can have a water or tea break. Once Naveen sir join, we will start a demo class.
And I will be taking your lecture in on aerodynamics. Aerodynamics means incompressible aerodynamics I will be covering. Incompressible aerodynamics with inviscid aerodynamics that I will be covering. So I will be covering with full fundamentals of aerodynamics. Have you heard fundamentals of aerodynamics by J.D. Anderson? Are you aware about this book? This is the first book whenever we start aeronautical engineering. This is the first book it will be in our hand. Anybody can answer? Everybody know this book?
Yes, sir.
I think most of you know this book, right? So the thing is, you don't believe from the first, when I started studying the aerodynamics until date, I haven't touched any other book. So many times I have read these fundamentals of aerodynamics only. So you will be getting all the information regarding gate. Everything you will get it from these fundamentals of aerodynamics. So from there only I will be covering full syllabus of this with the previous year question paper. I will be solving at the parallelly I will try to solve it. Okay, whatever will be left at the end we will try to cover. Okay, so the syllabus in aerodynamics, that will be, just a second. So that syllabus will be fundamentals and so before if you are making a house, okay, so first of all what you have to do, you have to add brick by brick, right? You agree with this?
Yes, sir.
So brick by brick, what we are going to do, we will just develop some basic fundamental. Okay, so basic fundamental we will develop and used to do for you are making a house, will build some one wall. First of all, you will give the base for the house, right? So that base is basically this fundamental principle and equations for aerodynamics. Once this base is clear to you, okay, it is strong enough so that you can enter into any type of problem. So gate is actually, it is not predictory, like this time this question will be asked, this time this question will be asked. Most of the people used to do the preparation. How you want to know? They will take the question paper and they will try to solve the question paper and will read corresponding topic from the question paper, whatever is asked in the question paper. Are you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Many of the students I have seen, many of my fellow mate also used to do the same trick, but that trick always it won't help. Okay, it can help, that is sure, but always it cannot help. Okay, till some extent it can help, but you cannot score good enough to get some good IIT, right? That's the thing that we need. Everybody can pass the gate syllabus, gate exam, but the thing is you should get the IIT, right? Everybody will tell I got 200 rank, 250 rank, 300 rank, but that is no use. Are you agree? That is no use. Once if you will enter into the under 100 top 50 rank, then only it is useful for aerospace student. You are agree with this, right? So if you are not getting anything from the whatever you have cleared gate, okay, you will say clear, gate is clear. By solving all the question paper, you can, because question paper solution is available in the market. Okay, everybody can do it because you are BTech graduate in aeronautical engineering. You can, at least you can understand all the solutions and you can do the solutions. And do you really think that preparation is over with that? If you will solve all the question paper, do you really think? No, right?
No, sir.
Yeah, because what your fundamental is not there. If some different question will come with some different concept, you will be stuck. You cannot solve it. Okay, so you should generate, make a habit like whatever syllabus you are covering. First of all, you should read the basic fundamental principles. Then only you can enter into full syllabus. Then only you can cover. Okay, this is my principle from the first day. Okay, first of all, how much time it will take doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter ki how much time it will take, how much effort it will take, doesn't matter. Matter is whatever the result will come. That's it. You will study full night. That doesn't matter, right? If you will study full like 2 hour or 3 hour and your result is good, that's matter. If you study full night and your result is not good, then that doesn't matter how many hours you have studied. You cannot tell how many hours I have studied, right? So so my point is here, first of all, you have to generate your basic. You have to makan ki neev, okay? That you have to generate first. Then only you can enter into the main course. Okay. So first of all, we will be generating all the fundamentals, principles. Can anybody tell what are the fundamental equation of aerodynamics? I think you have covered fluid mechanics. Am I right? Fluid mechanics syllabus is over for you. Basic fluid mechanics. Please tell me, anybody. Or it is not over. I don't know. Just I'm asking, it is over or still you have to face on basic fluid mechanics?
Is the introduction session.
Introduction course only. I'm asking introduction course only. That is over now. Because full fluid mechanics that won't come into aerospace. That is not for aerospace student. But full if you will enter into the, if you will see any fluid mechanics, whatever.
Continuity equations.
Yes. Please tell me what are the fundamental equation that we are going to use in the fluid. This is what aerodynamics. What do you mean by aerodynamics? And what do you mean by fluid mechanics? Can anybody tell? Or fluid dynamics, you can say. What is the difference?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, continuity equation, momentum equation, and energy equations.
Okay, these equations are fundamental equations, right? So whatever the condition, whatever the question, whatever the problem you will get in aerodynamics, that is basically related to all these three equations. And you can derive so many fundamental principles based on these equations. Okay, somebody told the Bernoulli equation. Okay, somebody told Bernoulli equation. That is that we are deriving from the fundamental equations, fundamental principles. Okay, fundamental that Bernoulli equation actually we are deriving from where? Momentum equation. Okay, so basically if you will, I will ask you or somebody will ask you what is the fundamental equations for the aerodynamics, fluid mechanics, means you are dealing with the air, that's it, air, gas. Okay, if you will read gas dynamics, means compressible flow will come. Okay, here we are not reading any. Okay, you have covered basic fluid mechanics. Can I ask you one question like what is incompressible flow?
Density is constant, sir.
Density is constant.
Density is constant with respect to what? Flow. With respect to flow. Density is constant. Okay, with respect to flow, what? I didn't get with respect to flow. Means flow can be like air flow, water flow, or if you are changing the fluid. Are you getting my point? With respect to what? Density.
Time,
no.
sir.
Yes, please. Yes, please tell me.
With respect to time and space, sir.
Corresponding space and time. It shouldn't change. What do you mean by space?
XY coordinate.
XYZ coordinate. Right.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, it shouldn't change with respect to the XYZ coordinate and time. Right. So that is the actually incompressible flow, right? There are two types like compressible, incompressible. Okay. Right, we will be relating this compressible, incompressible flow with the Mach number. Can anybody tell the relation with the Mach number for incompressible and compressible flow?
Sir, incompressible is below 0.3 and compressible is more than 0.3 till 1.
Correct, very good. Very good. Okay, so that is that we will do it. how it is changing, how after 0.3 Mach number, because so what I means to tell, whatever we will study in this syllabus, that is basically below 0.3 Mach number. Am I clear with this? So whatever the course I will complete here, aerodynamics, that will be below 0.3 Mach number. Mach number won't be greater than 0.3. Okay, that is the limit, that is the boundary for compressible, incompressible. Are you agree? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So incompressible flow will be dealing. Okay. So all the equations, whatever will the result we will get. Okay. Whatever the result we will get. So those results will be related to incompressible flow. You cannot apply those results with the compressible flow. Definitely we are going to generate some fundamental equations that can be related to all type of flow. Okay, but we will come up to, at the end we will find out the incompressible equation. That is okay. That is the more like you can say simplified equation. Okay, more simplified equation in compressible flow. Okay, we cannot apply those equations to compressible flow. Am I right? You cannot apply. There will be some limitations. Okay, somebody told Bernoulli equation. Bernoulli equation you cannot apply anywhere. Okay, there are limitations for the Bernoulli equation. Whenever you see the flow, you are telling like this you can apply everywhere. No, you cannot apply. Okay, you have to you can apply till the what is the limit. That limit you have to ask. You have to you should know what is the limit. Okay, so like what is the limit of you, what extent you can go. So that limit is basically these equations you have to find out. Okay, so whatever the fundamental equations, whatever the principle you will study, every equation you should know the limitation till what point I can apply this equation. Am I right? Okay. Can you tell me what is the steady flow, steady, unsteady flow? So at least, yes, please.
Cannot change with the time.
It won't change with the time. What? Any physical quantity of the fluid? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that won't with respect to the time. That is steady or unsteady? That is steady flow, right? Steady flow. Steady flow. So whatever we will study, that study will be related to the steady flow only. Are you okay with this? Whatever we will study here, that we are discussing with the steady flow. I think in your full BTech you have studied steady flow only, not unsteady flow. There is a different syllabus is there. Unsteady flow, that is very complicated. Okay, that with respect to time, the property is changing. Okay, it's something like your name is Mohan, right? And if it will change with respect to time, it is very difficult to recognize, to call you at what time, what is your name. Are you agree? So that will increase the complexity of the problem. Agree? Okay, so what we will do, we whatever the aerodynamics, here we will study steady, incompressible flow, inviscid flow. Can you tell me what is inviscid flow?
The flow has no viscosity, sir.
What is viscosity?
Resistance to flow, sir.
Correct. It is just like similar to the friction in the solid. Okay. So you are telling friction in solid, the term is friction, right? Here viscosity. So you can say this is the friction in the fluid. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Inviscid flow, friction in the fluid. If friction is not there, can anybody tell what is the, if friction is not there, what is the meaning in the fluid? If friction is not there.
Smooth and not getting attached to the surface.
Not attaching to the surface.
Separation.
No boundary layer separation. Very good. So,
no drag, no lift.
No drag. Basically, this is the point.
No wake.
Correct. No wake. No wake region. Without wake region.
There will be no irreversibility, sir.
Very good. Yes. So that's what we are actually here, we are not calculating any drag. Okay. Just at the first slide itself, I want to be very clear what we are going to discuss. Okay, we are not calculating drag. We will deal with the lift. We will try to calculate lift for an airfoil and for finite wing. Then you can see the incompressible flow over a finite wing, right? Second last. So finite wing we will be covering. Okay, then we will get the lift. Okay, lift will be calculated. Okay, so basically what we are doing, envisaged incompressible flow. So first two, if you will focus, aerodynamics, some fundamental equations and principles. Okay, so continuity, momentum, energy equation. So continuity and momentum equation, full equation, I will give the derivation. Okay, integral form derivation with all the assumptions. If we will calculate, then what will be the derived one at the end? Okay, that we are going to calculate. Okay, but for energy equation, I'll just give the equation that I don't think that much important at this moment. Okay, so like time is also constraint, right? Okay, we can say anything, we can teach anything, but whatever will be important, that will be covering first. If we'll get the time at the end, I will be covering this equation. Okay, this is the first at the first slide I want to tell you. So then equation, then some applications of continuity equation, momentum equations. Okay, then basically what why aerodynamics we are reading, we are studying, why? For the aircraft, right? Are you agree? For the aircraft we are reading the aerodynamics, we are studying the aerodynamics. Are you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
For aircraft only you are getting. So first of all we will derive some basic point. What is that? Airfoil. That is the basic thing you can say at the first moment when you start aeronautical engineering, introduction to aeronautics. This is the first definition you have read. Am I right? Initially you have gone through all the airfoil. Okay, what is the airfoil? What are the nomenclature for the airfoil? Because airfoil is having so many points, important point, leading edge, trailing edge. Okay, okay, center of pressure on this you can calculate. So upper surface, lower surface. There are a lot of point that will be there. And now how flow will behave on the airfoil? Incompressible flow over airfoil. Okay, that will be covering. Okay, so incompressible flow over airfoil. After finishing this, what we will go? We will go for the full finite wing. Okay, full finite wing we will study. Okay, what is infinite wing? Can anybody tell? This is very basic question. What is infinite wing? So this is finite
Hypothetical wing wherein there is no winglets.
Come again. I didn't get it.
Without winglets.
It's infinite, sir.
It's infinite.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Length
Okay.
of the
Without winglets.
Sir, airfoils are infinite.
Please tell me what anybody told airfoil something. Airfoils are
Infinite wings.
infinite wing. Okay, so airfoils you will call the infinite wing. Okay, you'll come to know how. Everybody know this point. Like this is the thing. So only one or two students only teaching. Sorry, telling. So can you tell me? Everybody is aware what I'm asking. Please, everybody, feel free to ask anything. Okay, there is no bound here. If you won't ask here, you won't be able to perform good, because that question will be in your mind, or that will be forever. Okay. So whatever the question I'm asking, if you will focusing on full in my lecture, like it will help a lot. Okay. So first thing I'm expecting from you, everybody should have Fundamentals of Aerodynamics, this book by J.D. Anderson. Everybody is having that book?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If not, sir, we will provide e-books. We provide always, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. That will be good.
Yes.
Because that from that only I will be teaching all the thing, and whatever important will be there, I will be adding with this from other book also.
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
we can
So,
start, sir. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So from the first aerodynamics, some fundamental principles and equations. What we are going to do, we will just review some vector relations. Okay. What are the vector relations? Model of the fluid. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sorry,
Yes.
sir. You can choose a pencil and highlight.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Please, sir.
Okay. Okay. This one, can you see review of vector relations? Anybody can tell what is vector?
Magnitude and direction.
Magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction. Okay, whatever the relations will be there, that relation we are going to see some basic relations. Okay, then models of fluid. Okay, models of fluid, control volume and fluid element. So why models of fluid is required? Why models of fluid is required? Because whatever the principle we will learn, whatever the fundamental equations we are going to learn, those equations we are applying on whatever the model we will choose, right? Okay, it can be let's say any model is there. On this model we are going to apply what is inlet, what is outlet. So this will be the inlet, this will be the outlet. Okay, so for this what we will do, we will apply continuity equation, momentum equation, whatever will be required at the particular problem. So first of all, we should have one model. Okay, control volume, fixed in space, or moving with the moving in forward direction. Okay, so those things, and what we are going to adapt at the end for applying all the fundamental equations. Okay, this will be the thing. Then continuity equation, momentum equation, energy equation, I told you. An application of momentum equation. From this equation, one question already came into gate. Okay, I will be telling at every instant what are the questions came. Okay, then substantial derivative. What are the substantial derivative? This will be the full chapter. I won't be able to cover full chapter today. Okay, so till modal and divergence of velocity. Okay, that I will be mentioning. Okay, I will go through it later in the later class. So whatever. So what is scalar? Anybody can please tell me scalar?
Has a magnitude only, sir.
So whatever the quantity that is having magnitude only. Okay. So what is scalar field? What is field? What do you mean by field? Field, you can say any area, right? Can I say? Can I say like this? Scalar field. You will say this is my area, this is my area in like that. It is there. That is the scalar field. Okay. A scalar quantity. You know what is scalar quantity? I don't need to tell you. What is scalar quantity? Gives as a function of coordinates, space and time, is called the scalar field. Scalar quantity is the function of space and time. Okay, this one x, y, z and t. Okay, and if you will go polar coordinate, then cylindrical coordinate, that is not much required. Cylindrical coordinate, somewhere we will be needing this polar coordinate. You know what is polar coordinate, right? Okay, this is Cartesian coordinate. So Cartesian and polar, that's what we will be going. Okay, vector field, similar way. If a vector quantity given as a function of coordinates, okay, and time, like coordinates x, y, z, and time, okay, in x direction, y direction, and z direction, right? In all the direction, it can be the function of these coordinates and time. That will be the vector field. We are going to cover the
Sir, I think not audible, sir.
Hello guys, sorry for this. So
3j plus 4k. Okay. Can you calculate the magnitude of this vector?
A divided by modulus of A, sir.
Come again.
Adjoint A divided by modulus of A.
Anybody else?
229.
I'm asking magnitude, correct? So magnitude will be under root
Square plus y square plus z
2
square.
square. Yes, very good. 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. Okay, so this will be the magnitude. Okay, so whatever you are telling, that is the unit vector you are telling, divided by magnitude. Okay, so if you are going to calculate, so this will be a vector quantity. Okay, so this vector quantity will be having a magnitude. Okay, if you will apply a grade operator with the pressure P, you will get, what is the condition? The first condition is this: its magnitude is the maximum rate of change of P per unit length of the coordinate space at the given point. At that point, you will get the maximum rate of change of P. Mathematical, we will see. Okay. And its direction, whatever the, because this is a, now this is a vector quantity, right? So P was a scalar quantity. What is P? P is a scalar quantity. Okay, that won't be having any direction. But if you will apply the grad operator, del operator, it will be a vector quantity. Agree? Right?
Yes, sir.
So if you will calculate the magnitude you can calculate. This will be the thing. You know how to calculate the magnitude. That magnitude will be equals to maximum rate of change of P per unit length of the coordinate space at the given point. Okay, what will be its direction? That direction actually will be showing the maximum rate of change of P, okay, at the given point. That will be the direction of maximum rate of change of P. Okay, so here you can see.
So won't that be the perpendicular to the surface?
Come again.
Won't that be the perpendicular to the surface to the point at which we are calculating divergence?
No, it's actually the significance of this del P. What I'm telling, this is the significance of del P. Okay, if you will apply del operator with the a scalar quantity, this will be the gradient of that scalar quantity. Okay, what it signifies? It signifies whatever the magnitude. So whatever the magnitude and its direction. Do you know how to calculate the direction of a vector or unit vector?
Unit vector, yes.
Unit vector you can calculate.
Unit vector, yes, sir. The magnitude of the point.
So this divided by magnitude, right? That will be the unit vector. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So that will be the direction, right? So if you will calculate the direction, that direction will represent the whatever it can be. I'm not telling it will be perpendicular or directly. You cannot tell. It depends on the vector, this scalar field, this scalar quantity, how it is the function of like x, y, z. How you are, if you will calculate this P, okay, 2xy plus 3xz. Okay, if you will calculate, that depends on this function, right? And the coordinate point. If you will get the x, y, z, so that from there only you can calculate the direction of that vector. That direction, it is showing actually the maximum rate of change. In that direction, the P will change maximum. Are you getting my point? It can be
yes, sir.
in any direction. This is the significance of gradient of scalar field. Significance, right? What it shows, the magnitude, what it defines, the maximum rate of change of P, we can calculate. Okay. So from here, what type of question you can expect? Any scalar quantity they will give, let's say this, okay, P. P is a function of x, y, z in this way, 2x square y. This is very simple question. Okay, what they will ask? Can you, and anybody tell what is the question you can get it from here? This slide. No mathematical terms is there, nothing is there, but statement is there, and these two very, very important statement. What is the question you can get? Anybody can tell, please. So first question, yes, please.
So to calculate the maximum rate of change of this, whatever the quantity given there.
So what is the maximum rate of change of P per unit length? Okay. So you will stuck at that time. You won't be remember, oh, I read this, because this question doesn't involve any del operator. It doesn't mention anything. Okay, you have to do del thing or what. You have to understand what is the significance of del P, where it is going to use. Okay. And directly, okay, you can calculate that magnitude of maximum rate of change of P. Okay, but if it will ask, calculate in which direction, tell me in which direction this P will vary maximum. P will change maximum. Are you getting my question? Calculate, find out which direction, give the direction of this P in which it will change maximum. Everybody is getting my question? No?
Yes, sir.
So this type of question, hidden statement, in the statement only you are getting the questions. So that is the gate. So every statement you have to read it very carefully so that you can apply anywhere, wherever it is required. Okay. So I'll show you this type of question also will be there, is there actually in the previous year question paper. Okay. So this is actually the graphical representation of illustration of gradient of scalar field. So whatever, this is the statement. Okay. This is the theoretical representation. This is the graphical representation. Okay. So you can see this along this line P, pressure is constant. Okay. This is P1. This is P2. P2 is constant along this line. P3 is constant along this line. But if you will go from one line to another, pressure is changing. Are you getting my point? If you are going from one line to another in this direction or in this direction or any direction, if you are going, that pressure is changing. Am I right? So from here, what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the direction, and it will be having some equation, right? This pressure is actually varying with respect to x and y. Can you see? Can you see? This is the function of x and y.
Yes, sir.
This is the function of x and y. This pressure. You can see this. This is the pressure constant line, but it is varying with respect to x and y. So it will be the function of x and y. It can be anything like 2x y plus 5x square y. Okay, anything. Z is not involved. So I can tell you this is the 2D. Okay, only x and y. So this is the function of x and y. Every line, it is having some equation. So this direction, can you see this direction? It is showing direction. Just a second. Okay. So this direction is giving these are the gradient of lines. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Please.
Anything, sir? You want to erase this?
No, it's okay.
Okay, all right, sir. No issue.
So these are the gradient lines. Okay, these are the gradient lines. Why it is gradient lines? Because it is varying. It is showing the pressure lines, how it is changing, the change in the pressure. That is the del P, right? Gradient of P, grad P. This direction actually will give the direction of the maximum change in the P at the given point xy. This is, we are calculating at this point xy. At this point, this direction of delta P, what it is giving? It is giving the direction of maximum rate of change of P. Okay, so if you will call these equation, these lines you can call iso lines. Iso lines means, iso means equal. Okay, similar. Iso lines of pressure. This is one line, second line. So did you get the graphical representation of this? Earlier, these three lines it is showing. These three lines is basically the function of x and y. Okay, from this you can calculate this from here. This, let's say this is the equation of this line. You can calculate the magnitude of maximum change and the direction of maximum change, right? So do you know what is the directional derivative? In mathematics, it is very important question. If you will cover this type of question, I think regular it used to come in the mathematics. Directional derivative, calculate the directional derivative of this scalar field. Can anybody tell? In this direction, particularly. They will ask, calculate the maximum, directional derivative of this scalar field in this particular direction, 2i plus 3j plus 4k in this direction or any n direction. Okay. So if you will apply del p in this direction n, okay, it will give the directional derivative. What is the meaning of this directional derivative? It is showing derivative means change, right? So this is the change, this del p in this direction, that is called the directional derivative. From name itself you will come to know, it wants to know the derivative in a particular direction. Are you agree? This wants to know the derivative of a scalar field or vector field in a particular direction. Okay. So that is the directional derivative. You can say this in this particular n direction, this will be the directional derivative, del p dot n. Okay. dp by ds, that will be the directional derivative. In the above equation, dp by ds is called the directional derivative in the s direction. Okay. Note that the rate of change of p at any arbitrary direction is simply the component this. In any direction, if you will calculate the change, that is the del p. And in Cartesian coordinate, del p, how you can write? I already wrote it. Can anybody tell? I del by del x of p plus unit vector in y direction, del y of p plus unit vector in z direction, del by del z of p. Are you agree with this? This is the Cartesian coordinate system. You can get this. Okay. So divergence of, if you will apply this grad operator with the vector field, scalar field, that is the gradient of a scalar field, that is called the gradient, right? If you will apply this grad operator with the vector field, that will be the divergence. Not only in this divergence can be asked in mathematics also, or you can relate it, learn it here itself. Okay, because this is the fundamental for our fundamental equations. That's why I'm teaching this. So divergence of vector field, del dot v, del vx, vy, del. So this is a vector quantity or scalar quantity? Please tell me.
Vector quantity.
Scalar, sir.
Okay, scalar. Yes, scalar quantity. Here, this is a vector quantity. This is a vector quantity. The dot product of two vector quantity will be scalar quantity. Okay. But grad of p, that is vector quantity or scalar quantity?
Vector quantity.
Vector quantity. Very good. Because this is vector, this is scalar. Okay. Okay. So what we are going to do? We are going to choose a control volume. Okay. So this is the control volume. For whatever the principle, whatever the fundamental equations we will learn, we are going to apply on this control volume. Okay, this control volume. Okay, this is the case where this control volume, finite control volume, is fixed into the space. Okay, this is the first case where this is fixed into the space. Okay, this is fixed control volume, fixed in the space with the moving fluid moving through it. Okay, that is the first thing first model we can see. Okay, apply the conditions here. Second thing is finite control volume moving with a fluid. So if this control volume is moving with the fluid, okay, if the control volume itself, it is moving with the fluid. So every time, whatever the fluid inside this control volume is going to be same or different? Please tell me. At time t, okay?
Same.
Same, correct. Okay, because this control volume itself is moving with the flow. Okay, it is carrying whatever the fluid element with this control volume, the same fluid element it will carry till the end. But here in this case, what is the, so every time, every instant, what is happening? The fluid elements are changing, right? Okay, that is not the same. Okay. Then second is we are applying, this is the control volume approach. Okay, moving control volume or fixed control volume. This is infinitesimal fluid element approach. A small element we will take and we will study it. Okay, infinitesimal fluid element, very small element we will take and fixed in space with the fluid moving through it. Same case. Okay, you can see here the fluid is moving through it, this point. You go to this point, let's say. Okay, you capture this point. Okay, at this point only you are seeing, right? Have you seen the moving train? Okay, moving train, have you seen? If you are standing in the platform, at the platform, and the train is moving and you are looking at one point, what will happen? Can anybody tell? Every time it is not going to be same, right? Sometimes you can see through the train, right? That the part can come, that blank part, that joint of two block.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So that is same thing. At this point only you are observing what you are doing. This point is fixed. At this point only you are observing all the properties, pressure, temperature, density. Okay, all the properties you are observing here. Okay. Second is infinitesimal fluid element, similar to the control volume, it is moving with the fluid, but this element is very small. Okay, correct. Okay, so what is the physical meaning of divergence of velocity? This question came into GATE. Anybody gone through this? I think somebody have seen somewhere at least. This question came into GATE. I'll show you when. Physical meaning, we got what is the significance of del P, gradient of P. Can anybody tell what is the significance of gradient of P? It will show the magnitude will give the maximum rate of change of P, and its direction will give the direction of maximum rate of change of P. Okay. Similarly, we can say physical meaning of divergence of velocity, divergence of velocity of a vector quantity. So del dot P is physically the time rate of change of volume for a moving fluid element of fixed mass. Okay, you can see fixed mass per unit volume in that element, of that element. Okay, the rate of change of volume, this is showing rate of change of volume per unit volume. Okay, of fixed mass, mass is fixed, mass is not going to change. Okay, right, mass is not going to change. That is the del dot V. Okay, from here one more important thing I will derive here. Okay, but in the next chapter definitely you will come to know. That will be related to the incompressibility of the flow or compressibility of the flow. You'll understand this. This is very important concept. So this is the significance. So directly I don't want to tell. So for this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to prove it. Okay, how it is so? We are telling the divergence of velocity is time rate of change of volume per unit volume. That is the divergence of velocity. Okay. So for this, what we are taking? So again, you can see what is written here, moving control volume. So what is the model we have choose? I have shown you 4 model, right? Moving control volume, fixed control volume, infinitesimal fluid element fixed in position, or it is moving with the fluid. What is this one? This one is moving with the fluid. That I am applying all the basic equations I am going to apply on this. Okay, basic concept I am going to apply. If this control volume, this is the control surface, right? This is the control volume. This is the control surface, the boundary which is holding this. Okay, the boundary which is holding this, that is control surface, right? So this is control surface. Moving control volume used for the physical interpretation of divergence of velocity. Divergence of velocity. We will see. Now this is a control volume. Whatever I'm mentioning, just focus on the here. This is the control volume. Just forget this. Whatever is you can see this, you forget. Just see, this is the control volume. Now you are going to take a small elemental strip, okay, of this control volume, ds. Okay, that is for that you are studying, that is going to travel with respect to travel with a velocity v. Okay, after time delta t, this is the distance it is going to cover. What is the distance? V into delta t. Okay, what is the volume of this block? Can anybody tell? This is the distance into area. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This will be the volume covered by this element ds. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just calculating this delta v in the direction of n. Okay, so v, this is the distance in the direction of n vector. It is you can see in this vector in this direction. So v del t dot n into ds, that is going to give that volume swept by that surface. So v delta t into ds. Okay, dot ds, dot product will come here. The total change in the volume, if you want total change, so you know the integration, right? What is the significance of integration? Do you know what is the significance of integration? One is integration. Okay. Second is summation, you can tell. Is this the same? First thing,
Yes, sir, the same.
it is same. You can apply any of these. Like wherever you are applying integration, you can apply summation. Do you know the difference between this? If it is a continuous body, okay, if it is a continuous body, you are integrating. Okay, if it is a continuous body, then you have to apply integration. If it is a discrete body, like you are adding up some small element, okay, small elements you are adding, that will give the summation, will give the good result. Because this integration is basically fully, it will sweep. Okay, integration and all these things, you know, just for some basic I have mentioned. If this integral is divided by t, the result is physically the time rate of change of control volume dv by dt. You can see if you are deriving with divided by dt, here delta t, you can see what you are doing here. Here you are integrating through the control surface, full control surface. Double integration you are applying because it is a surface. Okay, line integral, surface integral, and volume integral. These things and these relations, I will cover it. Okay, when you can apply line integral, when you can apply surface integral, when you can apply volume integral. Okay, that is very, very important. So if you will apply the surface integral on this quantity, del t will get cancelled out and you will get v dot ds. Okay, then apply the divergence theorem. Okay, how you will can you tell me divergence theorem? What is divergence theorem? Anybody know something? Because I think you have studied.
To volumetric integral, sir.
It is relating surface integral to volumetric integral. How it is relating? So this surface integral v dot ds, that will be equals to volume integral of del dot v. Are you agree? Okay. Just we are applying the divergence equation, divergence theorem. Okay. With that theorem, we come up with this. Okay. Now let us imagine that moving control volume in figure 3, whatever, it will shrink to a very small element, delta v. Okay. If it will shrink in very small element, what it will be? Okay, I think last. See here. This will convert into delta v. Assume that delta v is small enough such that del dot v is essentially the same value throughout delta v. Okay. If it is same, then what you are going to do? You are going to do directly from delta v only you are calculating. So whatever the volume integral you will do, that will be this delta v. That is very, very infinitesimal small element. Okay. So del dot v into del v of this. Now you can just, this is the adjustment, del dot v, this is the divergence of velocity, that will be the rate of change of volume per unit volume. Okay, rate of change of volume per unit volume. So based on this, one question came. This is the question, where an element volume of the fluid is delta v moving with velocity v, which one expression is true? Which expression is true? Can anybody tell? So del dot v is basically what? Is this divergence of velocity? It is showing rate of change of volume per unit volume. Okay, rate of change of volume per unit volume. This is the direct question came into gate. Okay, like this, some similar question you will get every time. Okay, so that's it from my side for today. We will be regular taking class from 10th April. Yes, Dinesh sir.
10 July, sir.
10 July.
Yeah, 11 July is the first class actually.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we'll be starting with 3 subjects. So one is a mathematics and another is basics of aerodynamics, and then another is a engineering mechanics basis, solid mechanics basis. So guys,
Okay.
how was the session, guys? So this is our approach usually to teach, any subjects. So guys, quickly can write in chat box, how was the session? This is how we proceed any subject, any topic. Try to give the brief about every basics and try to keep sessions as interactive as possible. Anyone has any questions or any doubt from Naveen sir? Naveen sir, they can ask.
Please ask me anything. Whatever I'm
Yeah.
going to cover, full syllabus and full exam problems, I'm going to cover. So that is from my side, and I'm expecting the same effort that I'm putting. I'm expecting same effort from your side also, because I want if that good result if won't come, then there is no use of teaching. I won't be feeling very good.
Yeah. So, guys, now the session is open for questions.
Yes,
You
please
guys
ask
can
me.
ask, you guys can ask me structures related questions, and you guys can ask aerodynamics and performance related, any questions or any query to Naveen sir, or any other queries. We have almost spent more than 2 hours today. So, guys,